and zip up my sleeves. There we go. It's like, boy, it's drafty in there. Well, good morning, friends. We're on our way to work, as we do on Thursday. Thursday is darts night, which I haven't been to in a couple of weeks because of podcast and work obligations and all kinds of other shit. But I actually did the podcast last night. That's pretty cool. We're all set with that. So my social obligations can once more reopen. Fuck, it's been busy though. A ton of shit going on at work. A ton of stuff going on at the .com. I got video blogs, But yeah, dude, work has been brutale. It's been a MV Augusta Brutale is what it's been on my bunghole. I'm gonna scoot up. Come on. There we go. But I had a near life experience last night. I don't know what you would call it. It might have been near death. Very well could have been for me. But fear. We're going to talk about fear. Because there was some ill shit going on in the apartment last night. I was watching my internet video blog stories, as I do. I was chilling, ready to straight up go to sleep. I'm like settling in, winding down, as you do. And something didn't feel right for some reason. I got out of the shower, went out to where the computer was set up and chilling, and I'm like, yeah, I can just watch, one or two of my favorite vloggers' most recent videos before I took her off, right? Blow out the candle and then go to sleep, right? Stocking cap and everything. Just picture that. And I see something out of the corner of my eye, and many of you that know me personally that are going to watch this probably already know where this is going. But I have been treated twice and hospitalized once for this very ordeal, and I just know it's coming again. I know it. And I move my little ottoman footrest thingy, and bam! The fucking hobo spider. And that shit ain't cool, because I've been bit on the hand twice by these motherfuckers before. I hate spiders. I hate them. Because in my mind, what I see is basically like an instant trip to the hospital, crazy fucking headaches again, and that shit is the worst. It's the worst. That shit, it stays with you for fucking months. And I've seen some garden variety look-alike spiders and stuff like that. But you do your fucking homework when you've been bit twice by these bastards. Once was at a job a long time ago. I was fucking moving shit around on a shelf, and I thought I'd pinched my hand. I was like, ow, fuck, And like a half an hour later, my hand was all swollen. There's like two little puncture mark thingies, and just like ooze coming out of it. Ooze. I don't even know. It was gnarly, and it hurt, and like automatic headache. And on this occasion, like I jarred that little fucker, and I brought it down, and I just kind of set it on the counter. I was like, what is this? And am I gonna die, basically? And they were like, oh, yeah, you should probably come on back. You should come this way. We're gonna have a look at that. I was like, okay. And medication and drawing shit out of your finger with a needle for fucking a long time, and persistent headaches, and it was total shit. I hate them. And at the time, I lived in Eastern Washington area, where they're very common, and now that I'm in Western Washington, I really don't see those over here. The hobo spider, I don't see it over here very often, and I'm assuming that, you know, somebody probably tracked it in or something like that, because they moved, right? Like if someone moved into the building and maybe unpacked, it was like chilling in a box or something. That's exactly how I got bit the second time by one of those. I was asleep and it bit me in the same spot, like, you know, about a half an inch away from the last place I got bit. But it was right after I moved some shit out of my parents' attic back to Seattle, still wrapped up in plastic, still in boxes. And my guess is that the little bastard was chilling in there, and that was that. He crawled out and fucking had some lunch, dude, on my expense. So here we are. I see it, right? I see it in the apartment. You know, I'm thinking a hospital trip or something. I can't get bit by this thing. Thank you for looking. Head check, bouse. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to go back to the hospital. I don't want to get bit. And I'm usually not fearful of very much, but that, as twice already, I'll cry a little bit. I don't give a shit. It wasn't that bad, but you know when that shit just catches you off guard, and if you see it, you're like, alright, I see a fucking spider. It's time to look for a weapon of opportunity, right? Like, what do I got around? You know, can I hit it with a bus, for example? I don't know. Maybe a frying pan of some variant type nearby. A shoe is common, but I didn't seem to have any of these things around. I have like a sandal, and they're fast. These little fuckers are fast. That's almost the biggest identifying marker for these between other lookalike spiders. Is in my experience, if you move and the spider kind of like just stays there, or, you know, whatever, doesn't really flinch or nothing, then it's probably a garden variety whatever spider. If you move and it like basically hauls ass right at you, like just, and they're quick, just, you know, chances are high it's probably a hobo spider, because they're hyper aggressive. And there are several scientific reasons as to why. I think the primary one being that they don't see very well. So if it moves, they just attack it. Other common things to note about this little bastard is that it's not a web-spinning spider. Traditionally, it is a scavenging spider. So you almost always see them low. Like, they don't climb walls a whole shit ton. They seem to be hiding on, like, floorboards and on the floor and stuff, which is where this little fucker was. And thank God for white carpets, right? Like, I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. I was like, no fucking way. Oh, kill it with fire, is what was going on in my head. Anyway, weapon of opportunity. I failed the intercom, and then I found $20 and I kept it, and all was well. No, Senna, please fix that shit. No, for real though, I sandaled him. He was sandaled, and I survived, friends. I lived to tell about it today. There were no tears. I wanted to cry. I hate when that shit takes you off guard. Like I said, it's one thing if you fucking see him, and you're just like, all right, there it is. But if it's there and you kind of turn around and it catches you off guard and they're just fucking chilling there, you know, shit is no good. So I don't know if you guys have fears and shit like that. Terrifying things. Tell me what that's like. If you had a brush and with a deadly spider or a deadly snake or something like that you'd like to share with me, and everybody else on YouTube, fucking go for it. But I'm gonna take an alternate route to work today. We're gonna head down this alley street, check out some parking deep down here. But yeah, shit is effed. F those spiders. But anyway, we'll check in after work. Peace.
Playtime is over. Say what? Over. Say what? I got no time to play no games with you. Playtime is over. Over. I got no time to play no games with you.